Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Spurs, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And, of course, the Grizzlies, behind 9.5 games.
Right now for the Grizzlies, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Harper out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Oliver in at the 4. And for Memphis, they've got Benedict Mathurin, and it's Parks in at the 1. All right, Richard, what's something we often see in the second game of a back-to-back?
A lot of times you see tired players, but that's part of it. Can you play through that fatigue? That's a big portion of being an NBA player.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
MP might have a stale taste in his mouth given he's come up short more times than not against players at his position and skill level. I have to say, MP hasn't exactly lived up to the hype. He does have another chance here in this one against some top talent. Now we'll see if he can bring it tonight.
Here's Parks. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to man. Here's Parks. Shot clock at 5. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
That one misses. And he nails the 3rd. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Harper. He's guarded by man. Harper misses. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Here's the prodigy. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly. Time to refocus.
Pass to Mathurin. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And here's man. There's the triple. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Oliver, the pass to Harper. Castle on the wing. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
All right, everyone. It's that time. Get up and get down for your ball game.
Dick, he's checked in for Memphis. Hardy, he's checked in for San Antonio. And checking out some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Parks, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Hardy. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Dick. 8 points in his last time out.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
Pass to Oliver. Here's Harper from behind the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
An outstanding first quarter.
They've got Gigi Jackson, and it's Matherin in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to Nunley. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Nunley's got his second bucket of the night.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against Washington was a man on a mission. He contributed 42 points, and he was very efficient from the field. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie. Thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Black. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. San Antonio trailing here. Here's the prodigy. Good on the bucket. The prodigy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Nunley. Launches it. He buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's the prodigy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Parks. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. 4-3. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. Spurs trail by 3. Here's the prodigy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Smith. Sissoko comes in for Okoro. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Jenkins comes in for Hardy. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Matherin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And with a moment here, let's see the league's top scorers.
At the line for two.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Dick.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to the prodigy. Here's the three. Nunley pulls it in. Memphis leading by 3. Gathering passes to Nunley. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Here's the prodigy. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Jackson, he's checked in for Dick.
Now into the lineup for Memphis, number 45, G.G. Jackson.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Matherin. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
They're setting up one of their best shooters. Matherin does not disappoint.
Here's the prodigy. Wembanyama. The second chance points on the tip-in. Wembanyama's gotten his first points in this one.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Shoots from the elbow. Man, misses.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
The prodigy can't hit.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Nunley misses.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
26 seconds left to play in the half. Now Matherin, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Pass to Mann. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Mann's got 6.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Harper. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies up 3. And we'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
You know, for the Grizzlies, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Memphis leading by 3. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. They've got Harper. He's out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Oliver. Here's Harper. Here's Oliver. He's covered by Matherin. Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Man. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's the Prodigy. The rebound by Man. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Outside Matherin. All alone. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. They get it again. Pass to the Prodigy. Can't get it to fall.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Posey's shot is good. And now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And these are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. Second, the Grizzlies.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. It's tipped.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Parks. To the middle. Posey's shot is good. Posey's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Rodman. Man with it. 9 points in the game. Rodman, no good.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Here's the Prodigy. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Parks, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Here's the Prodigy. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. The Prodigy's got 12 points in the game.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Outside Matherin. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Drops in the 3.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
For 3. The prodigy can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And they pick up 2. And it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
How about the vision on that? Matherin just able to find the wide-open man.
Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by man. Here's the prodigy. He's got 12. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Spurs trail by 7. Dick is out there with Benedict Matherin. And it's Jackson. And it's Posey in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Memphis leading by 4. And the dunk by Jackson.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Matherin has been well coached on when to give it up.
Jackson's got most of his shots to fall. He's 6 of 9. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. A 3 from the inbound. Drains the triple. The prodigy's got 6 here in the quarter. And so it's Memphis with it. Left side Matherin. Pass to Nunley. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
It's deflected. They recover it. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Posey. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Jenkins. Sinks that one from the post.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Jackson outside. Three-pointer, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's the prodigy. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it. Up for the Grizzlies. The lead is 2. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Buries it from outside.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Going inside.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And it's in there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's man. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Rodman.
Spurs trail by 8. From downtown. Oh, it misses.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter here. Matherin. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Parks. Outside man. Here's Posey. He's guarded by Castle. There's the steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Knocks down the trifecta. Memphis leading by 7. Fires the 3. Cash from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It took him a bit to get going, but he's really got that 3 working now.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Posey. 4 on the clock. For 3. Can't get it to go. San Antonio with the ball. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And this is exactly who you